Hey, Thomas. Did you see the game last night?
Morning, Frank. Nope, we had our Christmas dinner. What happened?
The Celtics were up by 25 in the third quarter, but they still lost the game. In double overtime.
So was it a big payday for you?
One of the biggest of the year. And now the odds are dropping for Boston. I'm gonna bet on them to win it all this season.
I'm not sure that's a good idea, Frank.
Ha, Thomas. We'll see. Have a good one today.
Season's greetings, P.O. It's the second day of Christmas, and I don't have turtle doves or partridges in pear trees. But you know what I do have?
P.O. positive or pet peeves?
Season's greetings to you too, Jack. It's, Angela here. I watched the movie Gremlins the other day, right in my own cozy VCR-equipped living room.
Okay, another day. Welcome back to the channel. It appears to be snowing now, so let's see. We have, what, 5 letters and 4 packages. So, all right, let's start making these rounds. And we are here at the post office. Okay, so let's start making some deliveries.
And I just want to say that it was a lovely and inexpensive way to have a great time.
Thanks for the tip, Angela. I'm going to assume that wasn't a surreptitious advertising for the Flick Shack. And I'm also going to assume my next rental there will be free of charge. Hey! Okay, on to the weather. It looks like we'll have lots of snow today. How about some music now?
It appears they've cleaned the street. It's not lined with snow anymore. Alright, so we're at the general store on Main Street. What do we have for Main Street?
Yes, I understand, but Maureen said...
Doesn't really matter what Maureen said. I can't help that her orders have been delayed because of the snow. She should have just ordered sooner. It's not like New Year's Eve appeared on the calendar out of nowhere.
That's true, but it was only 2 weeks ago that she decided to throw a celebration at the diner. And once we're sure we can host a proper party for everyone, you are also invited.
That sounds an awful lot like blackmail to me. Please come to my party, Nancy. But first, hand over a football team supply of cheesy dip, quiche, and sloppy joes.
I'm sure she didn't mean it that way, and I'm sure you're more than welcome either way. But I have to run now. Bye, Nancy, and hi-bye, Thomas.
Bye, Kay.
Marine Hennessy strikes again.
I guess tact never has been her strong suit.
That's one way to put it. One thing's for sure, she does not know how to run a business. Always bites off more than she can chew. And now I'm supposed to come to the rescue?
Isn't this a great opportunity to generate some extra revenue?
With the ridiculous discount she's demanding, it's mostly nothing but a great opportunity for a lot of extra work. Anyway, is that parcel for me? You can just put it on the counter.
Sure thing, Nancy. Have a great day. Okay, let's get this to its destination. The Kovacs family always heads to Arizona in the wintertime. And who can blame them? Somehow it's always nice when our neighbors get a letter. Here's to you, Andy and Toby.
Three 103 vintage. That's I think it's a letter. Or not. This is a package. No, vintage is a letter, and it's because it's 102. So it's across the street. Look at his footprints. Wow, like it's slush. All right. I think that's one of the few houses that we delivered didn't have decorations up. A little Jeep in the driveway. All right. It's a package. I was thinking maybe that little path, but let's go.
Okay, Thomas, just keep the wheels steady and trust the snow chains on the tires.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Made it. What does that say? Christmas tree sold out. A rabbit!
I'm reminded of our honeymoon to Niagara Falls all those many years ago.
Look at that waterfall. Bear Creek. I hope this is the front door. Why does all of these homes have ladders outside of them? Oh, maybe for Christmas lights, but this one doesn't have it. And it looks like this place is falling apart. Alright, it's none of my business. Just
Hey
deliver.
there. Looks like Santa's a little late this year.
If you keep ordering heavy parcels like this, Santa might just skip your house altogether.
Oh, sorry, Thomas. Let me give you a hand. That must be the fire pit I ordered. Now I can finally go ice fishing without freezing at the same time.
Ice fishing. That sounds like a nice adventure.
Well, you're in luck. Bert's out of town, so I could use someone else to talk to. Not that Bert talks that much. How about it? Tomorrow evening.
How about not in a million years? Fishing and freezing. What a miserable combo.
Santa just delivered a fire pit. It won't be that cold.
So you're gonna make a fire pit on ice? No, dude. This guy is funny. The mailman's funny. Thomas is funny. But forget the cold. You're not getting me on some ice you're gonna cut a hole in to fish. No. No, not right now.
Thanks for the invitation, but I prefer the fireplace in my living room.
Suit yourself, couch potato. Hey, did you have a nice Christmas, by the way?
Yeah, sure. Nice day off, great food. Hard to complain about that.
Can't agree more. Anyways, I won't hold you up any longer. I need to assemble this baby. See you around, Thomas.
No, that's not the same. I would never ice fish, but no, dude, not right now. Okay, we have one letter, Raven Way, and one parcel at 400 Lake. So we have to head south, and good, they're in the same area. So we're gonna head to Raven first. And then we're gonna head to Lake. Alright, so we come out, turn right. We come to the main road and turn right. Slow down, slow down. Bear Creek Bridge. All clear. So it's taking us past the Oregon Trail Hotel. Remember the first episode we went through this this mountain? At least they clean the roads. Check this out. Yep, that's a mountain. Some would call it a rock formation, but it looks more like a mountain to me. Okay, did we turn off here? Yeah. And when we come out, we make a right.
Cabins must be so cozy in the wintertime. Oh, cold. Probably freezing.
for a shortcut. They're trying to mix us up. Okay, this is a letter, right? This is a letter. Wait a minute. We didn't pass the mailbox, did we? We passed the mailbox. Yeah, we didn't have to come in this far. 166. All right. All right, can we turn around in here? Yeah, there's a clearing over there. Okay, we're headed back out to the main road. I think we go right, so let's map this location. Okay, it appears to be back at his wife's work. Oh no, we're gonna meet that guy. Is that a news crew? What happened? Is that Channel 6? Looks like you're having some car trouble. Out-of-towners working the product. They're so friendly in this town.
Out-of-towners, I'm assuming? Welcome to Providence Oaks.
Yeah, just a second, my good man. Gabriel, can you figure out what's wrong with this blasted vehicle? Give me some good news here.
I mean, I'm not really a car mechanic, Mr. Price. But I know the smoke isn't a good sign.
No duh, Einstein. Say, hey, Mr. Mailman, what's your story?
What's your story? Name's Thomas. Yes, I delivered the mail. Wait a minute, aren't you Connor?
Wait a minute. Aren't you Connor Price? KNW6 News?
In the flesh. Are you a regular viewer?
I tune in occasionally, enough to know you're quite the reporter.
I see, and is yours a Nielsen family? With an odometer and everything?
Can't say we are, no.
Then how does that help me? Huh?
Wow.
Gabe, if you don't know what you're doing, then why on God's green earth are you fiddling around with that engine?
Just thought I'd pop up in the hood, Mr. Price. What with the smoke and all? It needs to vent.
Needs to vent, huh? Never have I felt more like a busted car engine. God, dying in this podunk country-ass town.
No, he did not say that.
So, hey there. I see you've already had the privilege of the full Connor Price experience.
Quite the experience it was. Well worth the price of admission.
Yeah, Connor can be a bit much. Anyway, I'm Ilsa Richter, local TV segment producer turned car problem solver. And that sporting young man over there is Gabriel Serrano, local TV sound guy turned amateur mechanic. Emphasis on amateur.
Hey, I never claimed to know anything about cars. Just because I used to be a studio tech, Mr. Price put me on engine duty. Anyway, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. I'm Thomas Weiss.
I love his sense of humor. Mail carrier turned TV reporter's punching bag. And I know just the guy to fix your problem. Oh yeah, the garage. And the daughter, the guy's daughter. From the, I think the first episode. I'm gonna use his
Local
nightline.
mail carrier turned local TV reporter's punching bag?
Well, what I came to tell that local TV reporter turned mailbag puncher, I called a garage a couple miles down the road. They're on their way
that's
right
the
now.
one.
That's great, Ilsa. You're an even better car problem solver than you are a segment producer.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Gabe.
That must be Ben Young. I should be getting back to the mail. See you around town, maybe?
God, I hope not. No offense, Mr. Weiss, but we need to get out of here. We're supposed to start shooting in Melville, like, an hour ago.
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come in here for a second, please.
Excuse me. Duty apparently calls. Happy travels.
So this is the guy he interviewed at the post office. If you saw the other episode, they didn't get along, and he said, may I ask you a question? And the guy's like, yeah. He was like, can you get up and leave immediately? Then he finds out later, the guy was trying to get a job at the post office. Then he finds out later that his wife hired him. This is funny. So we meet again. This is your alternative to working at the post office. Sounds like there's an emergency.
So, we meet again.
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm new here. All of a sudden I have to check in 3 people at once who want their own rooms. Separate but close to one another, all equipped with TV VCRs. And, well, long story short, I need to reach Emily Weiss, stat. I'm guessing the local post guy would know where to reach her.
He has the coolest sense of humor. I want to say her number is 555, go take a hike. But I don't want to leave it to him because he's vested in this place because his wife works there. But then he goes, I happen to know her home number by heart, so let's see how this goes.
I happen to know her home number by heart. It's 555-8039.
Thank you. 555-8039. Come on, pick up already.
Uh-oh.
I'll just leave the parcel here on the counter. Bye. They're already gone. Mighty fast towing there, Ben.
I want it to get dark in the game. Can we pass the post office? So we came back a different way. That's why it's on our right hand side now. Oh, in work day. Let's see what this is about.
Hey, if it isn't Connor Price.
Oh, that's him, huh? He's taller than he looks on TV.
I was hoping you'd be spared the Connor Price experience. Suffice it to say, he was not friendly.
Wow, sounds like a real jerk.
I have no idea how she got in the mail truck. Because we pulled into the post office and now we're at her job, so I guess he went to pick her up. Mr. Price, still filming, I see. Mr. Price, aren't you supposed to be in Melville?
Hello, Mr. Price. Still fuming, I see.
Well, hey there. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I guess smoking is a slightly healthier way to blow off steam. Especially since we've had a bit of change of plans. Oh, hi, ma'am. I don't think we've met. Connor Price, KNW6.
Welcome to the Oregon Trail Motel, sir. Better get to work, honey. I'll see you tonight.
Okay, what's up with her? Christmas hangover?
No, it's just that I told her about our earlier meeting.
Oh, I see. Yeah, about that. Listen, I'm man enough to admit that it wasn't my finest hour. I'm usually a lot more easygoing. In fact, the Willamette Week once called me one of the most likable faces in local broadcasting.
That's quite all right. Water under the Bear Creek Bridge, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, when my car isn't breaking down during a tight shooting schedule, I'm a pretty swell guy. Believe me, that's the price guarantee.
So, has Ben Young managed to fix your van yet?
No, that's the change of plans I was referring to. Turns out we need some parts that the garage doesn't have in stock, so Young's having them shipped over ASAP. But in the meantime, we've decided to stay right here in lovely, picturesque, whatchamacallit, USA.
How disrespectful.
It's Providence Oaks, P.O. for short.
Yeah, well, to be honest, all these little villages look pretty much the same to me anyway. See, we're supposed to be shooting some remotes on local end-of-year festivities and such. A grand kickoff to our special series on small-town American life. And it doesn't really make much of a difference if we start here or in freaking Melville.
Except, of course, that Providence Oaks is way nicer than frickin' Melville.
I was gonna say, this town has warmth. I like warmth. And so do our viewers, I'm betting. So get ready for your town to be featured in part 1 of The Oregon Trail. Title pending. Might be a little too on the nose.
That is the same name as this motel. So I guess it isn't particularly original. My wife works here as a receptionist, but she's not the one who named it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Real conversations with real Americans, right? But as fun as this is, I should be turning in. The three of us each got our own quaint little room. Mine's non-smoking, unfortunately. Still beats Gabriel's. His doesn't even have a TV. Can you believe it?
Oh, the irony.
Anyway, great banter. See you around, my main mailman.
Bye.
What a gloriously fine Friday it is out there, y'all. Want to hear a PO positive? You tuned into the right frequency.
PO positive or pet peeve?
Let's hear one from Mildred Meow Jenkins.
Hi, Jack. I would like to thank our own Robert Harris for all the snow he shoveled from my driveway this week. He even brought a fish snack for my cats. Say thank you to Robert now, my dears.
Way to go, Robert!
We're not going to block traffic this time. Main Street, Main Street. Only one thing from Main Street. Was
Part
it
and
300?
parcel.
I could swear this address is changing every time. Oh, the talker.
Hi, Beth. Got a delivery for you. Where do you want it?
Oh, dear Thomas. I almost didn't see you come in there. I was lost in thought, I suppose. Please just put it on the counter, if you will. Thank you. And thank you again for a lovely Christmas dinner. I had a marvelous time with you all.
We loved having you over, Beth, as always. Emily and I had a great time. Oh, although that Mildred still doesn't know how to read the room, does she?
Oh, bless her, she really doesn't. All in all, it may have been a bittersweet evening, but it was certainly memorable.
It was quite a shock for both Emily and myself, to be honest. We've known each other for so long. We're practically part of each other's furniture.
Let me guess. I'd be your bookshelf.
Yes, and we'd be your mailbox. Or I would be, I suppose.
Oh, but I will miss you two. As Helen Keller once wrote, so long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good.
We'll miss you too, Beth.
So, haven't you ever thought of moving closer to Meredith over all these years? She is living quite a ways away, right?
Thought about it? Yes. Your news has put things into perspective, I suppose. That leaving here would sure be a big step. Maybe too big, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Meredith will even make it out here one day. And there's always the phone, of course.
And don't forget the postal service.
Quite right you are.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, Thomas. I need to sort through this new delivery you've just brought in. And believe you me, that's going to take me a while.
I understand. It's best to take your time with things like that.
Exactly. Whether one likes it or not. Until next time, my friend.
Up and at 'em. See you, Beth.
We're not blocking traffic now. Why are they stopped? Wait a minute. Dude, you couldn't go around. Who's this? I was trying to see what kind of car it was. This is ridiculous. Now you see why I wanted to park. I thought we were closer than that, sorry. Alright, let's deliver some of this mail. Cool treehouse. Alright, dude, make sure you park. Okay. Now, let's knock this one out. There's another one we can walk to. Okay, maybe we should have driven. Where's the mailbox? Who's in a car? They're waiting on their check. Okay, did we not have something for 103 Jackson? Or 301? Did that say 103?
Fancy handwriting on this one.
I wonder why they're just sitting there on a dead-end street on a cul-de-sac. Does it have to be a cul-de-sac? Does there have to be a house at the very end? Or is this just a dead end? Alright, how many more? What, 4 letters? 4 packages and 3 letters. We're gonna knock those out. Hopefully not too much long dialogue. And we're gonna head in for the night. Because with this snow, I'm gonna hook a Yui. I'm going by what I see on the radar. There's a package over here that needs to be delivered. Alright, 105 East 40th. 105 East 4th. See who lives here. Okay, cool. Not a long talker. No dialogue at all, actually. Alrighty, what's next? What's close? We are up here. So we're gonna go back through Main Street. Pain. the button to map it, the waypoint. We're getting pretty good with this postal truck. Is there anything before? Why is there still a traffic jam? Alright, is there anything else on the way we can, how do I zoom? For such a small town, how does all those cars get stopped there on Main Street? What was this? Was this was a letter, right? Yeah. Look how cool the house looks with the decorations. Uh-oh, he needs glasses for this one. He's getting tired. Alright, there's another one around the corner. Let's get this done so we can end our day as a postal worker. I'm still trying to figure out how the story is going to pan out. Like, is his daughter going to show up? And you know what I'm thinking? No, it can't be. Remember the woman at the what store was it? Was it the books? No, it wasn't the bookstore. I think the videotape store, the Betamax store. What if that's his daughter's partner? Uh-oh, another off-roader. 2 Old Logging Road. Number 2 Old Logging Road. Yep, it's a package. It looks like we're closer. Did I need to turn back there? Yeah, this is one of those hard to get to ones. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's do it safely. I can't believe they had a road, they had a traffic jam. How do we get back there? Was that the road? What do you think? You think that's the road? Can we zoom? Alright, we're gonna try this road. Should we walk or take the truck? Let's take the truck. It looks like it could be. So let's take the truck.
Belated Christmas gift? Maybe. Ah, look who's here.
Hey, Thomas. Yeah, I needed to take care of some stuff. Hardly any customers at the post office anyway.
I don't know, Frank. What if there's someone who needs to send something urgent?
If it's really urgent, I'll drive it over to the distribution center myself. They know they can count on me.
Are those fireworks? Now, Frank has been on the job for too long. When he can leave the post office, that's wild. Those are fireworks. I can see the rockets now. How do you leave? Okay. Okay. If so, Frank, it's none of my business. I can't say that you're wrong.
If you say so, Frank. It's none of my business.
That big sucker you're carrying is for me, huh? Right on time. It's all coming together. Hey, Thomas, you can keep a little secret, right?
Uh-oh, Frank's gonna blow something up.
Not if it gets me into trouble, Frank.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal in any case. A buddy of mine was able to get his hands on some premium quality fireworks. I'm selling them with a nice profit. And anything I can't sell, well, let's just say you want to be outside Moe's Diner when the clock strikes 12 on New Year's Eve.
Frank, that sounds illegal and dangerous. I'm going to leave now and pretend we never had this conversation.
Okay, Thomas, fair enough. See you at the office. And I hope you still enjoy the show.
Alright, didn't think I could do it, did you? Let's see where we're headed now. So there was 2 over here. The next package is here. Oh, we're going to Moe's anyway. Moe's Diner. Set the, Wait a minute. Did it say autopilot? No! What? No way. It said autopilot. I was actually looking at the map to put a waypoint. Okay, I can get down with autopilot. That's pretty impressive. Okay, what do we have here? A package?
Okay, so we still need to check Spanner Dam for the mood shots. According to this, it offers damn fine views, so...
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come on over. Talk to us for a sec.
Gabe, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
He can help us out, Ilsa. No one knows the town like a mailman. Right, Mr. Weiss?
Hey, Mr. Serrano, Miss Richter.
Please, call us Gabe and Ilsa.
He can call you Gabe and Ilsa. I prefer Miss Segment Producer Extraordinaire.
And you can call me PO's premier parcel provider. Thomas for short.
Anyway, we're scouting out this beautiful town of yours for our report on small town America. It's great, but we could use the inside track. So, any secret spots we're bound to miss, but shouldn't?
Well... the watchtower up at Eagle Peak. You can take in the view among the treetops.
But make sure you watch out for those creaky steps.
Oh, hey, Maureen.
Now, here's your coffee, folks. Sorry for the delay. Faucet's been acting up again, which should have been fixed yesterday.
Oh, you want me to check on it, Miss Hennessy?
Oh, now look at you. My knight in woolen armor. Would you, dear?
I can take a look.
Well, isn't that nice of you? Back of the kitchen, honey. Ashley, someone who does know what he's doing is coming in. Show him where the busted faucet is. And stay out of his way. Ashley's a sweetheart, but when it comes to fixing things, that boy is all thumbs.
See, this is what the segment should be. Interacting with the townsfolk, helping out. I love it.
Does he actually know anything about faucets?
Yeah, you're in good hands, Maureen. Gabriel may look and act like a naive little pup, but he can fix anything. Well, except for our van. But other than that...
Oh, is that a fact? Well, in that case, I can think of a few more things he could fix around here, if you catch my drift.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Maureen. Wow, did you see the map of the town on the table? It looks just like the map, exact replica of the one we have. There's a lady present. We'll just pretend we didn't hear that. Classic. She is fresh. Okay.
Maureen, there's a lady present.
Let me just go check him out. Check on him, I mean.
So, anyway.
So?
Oh, wait. You had the Connor Price experience the other day. Have you recovered yet?
I actually encountered him outside the motel yesterday evening. Still fuming, albeit literally, with a cigarette.
Really? Oh, did he greet you with, "Good to see you, man"?
Yes, how did you know?
That's his go-to when he's forgotten your name. It's "Good to see you, man" for guys, and "Hey, lady" for gals.
Really?
Wouldn't worry about it, though. He called me Lisa for the better part of a year. Connor's a lot. But I guess after this week, I can update my resume with not just segment producer and car problem solver, but also Connor Price wrangler.
Gabriel seems very nice, though. That should make things easier.
Oh, yeah. He's a big old puppy dog. He's as uncomplicated as Connor is complicated. So, that's a welcome antidote.
Well, now, sounds like someone is getting a little warm under the collar for our Gabriel. Just between you and me, honey, I have a hunch that feeling is more than mutual.
Maureen, is the faucet fixed yet?
All I know is, I just spent 5 minutes with our knight in the kitchen, and during that time, he mentioned Ilsa about 12 times.
Really? Well,
Faucet's all better now, Mo. And we should be hitting the road right about now.
Right. Thanks, Maureen. Nice talking to you, Thomas.
Bye now, folks. Be sure to check in again soon, you hear? Huh, these TV folks sure know how to liven things up, don't they?
Indeed, Maureen. They're the talk of the town, all right.
Oh, that reminds me. You know about my little New Year's Eve shindig, right? I'm counting on you and Emily. We'll party like it's 1986. Because it will be.
I'll discuss it with Emily. Best get back to it. See you, Mo.
Bye now.
Check this out. I saw that earlier when I was exploring. Look at this place, man. Main Street should be down there. To the right. So we have 2 more drop-offs to make. They're both fairly close. So once we get these delivered, we're going to head back to the post office, hopefully, and chillax and end the episode. Okay, so a package here and a letter around the corner. Weren't we? We were here before. We were here already. I think we were here, but I'm thinking it was a different colored Jeep, but I know we were here. Yeah, we were definitely on Venice Street. They must get a lot of mail. A lot of packages. I don't think anyone was home. Was anyone home last time? Yeah, no one was home. I do remember this place. I mean, that huge truck, and he never has more than, what, 5 or 6 packages? And now, the letter. Yeah, the snow must be melting because now the street is bone dry. $203 Walmart. That's a letter.
That's it for today.
Yep.
Back to the post office.
Let's go. Okay. So we're at the post office. Hopefully it's going to say in the day. Yeah, it's going to say in the day. So we're going to cut it here. The story is getting deeper, but I'm not finding out much information. We're learning different stuff about the people around town, but how is it all going to come together? And then there's the thing about his daughter couldn't come to town because she was busy at work, and there's a lot going on. But hopefully in the next episode it'll start to narrow down things. So what I did learn is I can save the game, because what I was doing was I was just ending the game, and what was happening was each time that I went to restart it and do another episode, I would have to complete like a whole new part. It wouldn't save where we left off. It would save like, basically I would have to do all the deliveries back over to catch up to this point where we are now if I didn't save it, which now I see I can save. So I'm gonna save it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the game. I picked it up because it was a holiday game, the graphics looked cool, and the story looked interesting, and I did not want to complete reading the entire narrative of what the game was about, because as you know, for the 100th time, I like to be surprised what's going to go on, genuinely surprised. So yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope everyone's enjoying their holiday, and I will see you next time.